Hello all, welcome back to my channel. This is Govardhan. So over here we discuss about Indian benchmark indices along with the global cues. So without any further delay, let's discuss what happened yesterday. So if you recall yesterday's title about the Gamma Blast, I clearly told that the premiums are pretty low and they were uneven, and it was a clear sort of indication that there was going to be a big move in the afternoon, because most likely in the expiry days it's like 20s to 80 probability. Afternoon is going to be a blast most of the times, and in the morning it's going to be calm. And yesterday it both happened. There was a blast in the morning also and in the afternoon also. Morning I wouldn't exactly say a blast. The premiums moved with the move, but in the afternoon there was a quick crash, and I'll just show you some examples also. So let's just jump into the Nifty chart without any further delay. Let me just bring that up. Okay, so this is Nifty chart on 5 minutes time frame of yesterday. So like we discussed, we opened gap down and we opened right around the support 15,650. That was previous one of the day's low in this week. From there we sprang up back to 15,769 if I recall, yes. And then we also filled the gap, the opening gap that was made yesterday. From there we were in a consolidation zone until we slightly took a support around 15,690, 700 levels, then moved back to 15,730, 740 levels until afternoon. So we were in this range for quite some time. That's almost like 75% of the day. Yes. So then around 2 o'clock, right when the UK markets open, we just crashed. If you see this move, this came around 702, 15702. It went all the way until 15,616. That just in 15 minutes. It was quite a move on a Thursday before 3 o'clock, right when there was extreme premium decay. There were a couple of contracts such as 15,600 or 15,650, 15,700. They moved by 8 to 9 times. If Nifty is going to perform like this, I need not tell anything about Bank Nifty and how about their moves. So personally, I did not take any trades as I was off the screen. But this is what happens when you recall from the observations from the past time. It's just as the time goes and you keep observing, you just notice all these things. So that's on that part. Let's just quickly jump into the day's scenario for today. Where are we? So let me just bring up a day's chart. Okay, so we sort of made a doji candle at the bottom again, and we took support at 15,600 continuously. So yesterday was the third time which we attempted 15,600, and we did not touch 15,600 although, but we did take support over there. So that's on that. We slightly closed on a bullish note, because in the second half there was good buying right from almost day low to, I wouldn't say day high, but we ended up in sort of midpoint. So 15,700 is where we approximately closed, 15,691. So I guess we slightly closed about near the support levels, and we can look forward for a good day today too. Most likely it might just turn out to be a range bound day, but you never know what news might come in or what events might kick in. This sudden sell off or this extreme buying. So that on that note, what are our initial? So 15,900 still lies as the resistance on the top, followed by 15,600 as support, 591, 600. These are rough levels. Let me just show you more. So yesterday's high would be the primary resistance for intraday. It's 15. Let me just bring up the 5 minutes chart. That would be easy to give you. Okay, so 15,768, 770 would be the primary resistance, followed by 15,600 as primary support. So we are just in mid zones of these both points. Once either of these zones are breaken, on upside we have a resistance around 15,820 levels. So 15,826 would be a 10 count, okay. 15,826 would be the next resistance on upside before 15,900. And on the downside, 15,600 is the primary support, 15,600 and 620. So just mark up those levels for you. So these would be the primary supports on the downside, followed by 15,550 odd levels. So that would be around these levels. Let me just bring here. Okay. So yes, if you recall 15,550, these are the levels of support. It's 565. Okay, 550 to 560, that's the zone, right? So those are the levels for intraday Nifty. Let's just see where SGX is standing today. So SGX Nifty future stands around 15,743. That's approximately 50 points up from yesterday's closing for us, 50-60 odd points. So we might witness Nifty opening around the first resistance levels or closer to that. So on that part, let's see where we are gonna stand, and let's just come to option tools. This might not make much sense today because it's the first day of the fresh week, and also June last week, monthly expiry. It has come pretty soon. June has come pretty soon. So yes, it's been a short span June. So where are we standing? So like we discussed, 15,500, there's heavy call rating, followed by 15,600 levels. So on downside, those are the primary supports. At 15,700, we have a fight that's going on between call writers and put writers. So we need to see who is going to win. Either of the sides will have to cover those positions, or if it's in a range bound market, they need to, both of them will just eat the premium of option buyers. So it's just a festival for them if it's a range bound day. And then on the upside, 15,800, 15,900 and 16,000, there's heavy call writing. Unless there's an event coming up or heavy volume that kicks in, we are not going to witness a heavy buying. So that's for Nifty's part. And although, yeah, let's discuss what's happening in our trade, right? So this is the scenario where we stand today right now. So yes, we are currently standing at a 3k profit. That's approximately 1,000 on closing basis above yesterday's discussion in the video. But yesterday high it made around 7.5k, 6.6 on 7.5k if I recall, and that's approximately 16-17% on the maximum profit. So I guess a scenario for 6 month long contract, and you make what, 16 odd percent in 2 days is a pretty decent return. Risk is pretty low. Yes, the number looks higher right now, but that number is the maximum risk for 30th December 2021. So until then, you're not going to see the maximum loss. But before that point, you won't see the maximum profit also. But most likely, you will witness, if Nifty is moving downwards, you will see that the profit is increasing at a faster rate. But if it's moving on the upside, the loss wouldn't increase that drastically. And we have the stop loss right around 16,500 and 16,750. So there's nothing to worry. Even assume market is going to close at 16,750 and we wait till 30th December 2021, we're just going to see a maximum loss of 250 odd points. So that's how safe this strategy is, with a low risk. Because yes, you might say, how low capital is required? The capital required initially to enter this position would be around 1.1, but you hedge this position with 16,000 PE, you write 16,000 PE while buying 17,000 PE, right? So the utilized margin comes down to 25,000, 30,000 odd levels. As you see, the estimated margin requirement is this. So that's how low, and it's basically a hedged risk. We just found this because the Nifty options in the long range, the put options were trading at low premiums, or to specifically quote at discounts. So that's on this position. Like I said, I'll just keep updating this position on a everyday basis until we exit this position. So yeah, let's move to Bank Nifty quickly. Here, Bank Nifty. Yeah, Bank Nifty is the real beauty in moves. I mean, it just gives violent moves nowhere. Probably Bank Nifty is the only competitor for Bitcoin. Both have a neck-to-neck competition always. Right, okay. So we open gap down right around 34,500 levels, 34,600 levels, and we just sprang back to 34,800, 900 levels. So 34,900 was the primary support that we discussed, and we broke that support. And once we broke that support, we never touched 34,900 again. So that's how these supports and resistance act basically. So we just sprang back from 34,600 to 34,878 odd levels. From there, we were in a range bound mode until afternoon, until UK markets opened. Then we just crashed to 34,500 odd levels. That's where we took a support, 500 and 450 levels. Yes, that was a support level that we were supposed to watch out, and this is where the gamma blast happened. If I see, so what you might ask, what is gamma blast? Gamma blast is basically low value premiums moving at a very fast rate. I mean, ATM options, for example, 34,500, 34,600, those are the near strike price options or ATM options, which have very low premiums or towards the expiry movement on an expiry day. And with the violent moves, what happen? They just drastically jump. So this might be a temporary jump, or sometimes might actually be a good move also. But if you enter at lows and exit at highs, you actually get good return. Yes, it's very lucrative. It sounds like a gamble and all, but if you take a calculated risk, it's actually a decent trade that you can quote it as. So like we quoted day before, yesterday morning we had a gamma blast, and today most likely might be a benchmark. Today most likely it might be a range bound market. So yes, that's on Bank Nifty front. Okay, let's discuss the primary resistance and supports. We closed around 34,600 odd levels. That's just near the our support levels. So the primary resistance now is turning out to be 34,900, and the primary support still holds at 34,500. If 34,500 is taken out, we'll see 34,300 odd levels. On the upside, 34,900 and 35,000, a good resistance. So yes, that's on Bank Nifty front. Let's also see Bank Nifty. What? Okay, so yeah, 35,000 there's heavy call writing, and 34,000 and 34,500 there's heavy put writing. So at 34,500 odd levels, 34,500, 34,600, we'll see neck to neck battle between the call writers and put writers. Suppose that either one has to cover, but this is not the exact data since we are just entering into the fresh expiry week. So we need to wait until Monday afternoon or Tuesday morning to see the realistic resistance and support levels at OI levels with OI data. So that's about Bank Nifty, and yeah, that's from my end for today. So in case you have any questions, please keep me posted in the comment section. I would be glad to answer them all. Looking forward to interact with you all, and that's on that part. Also, in case you haven't already subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? I'm going to snatch the ice cream from you if you don't subscribe to my channel. Okay, so that's on that. Thanks a lot for tuning into my channel. Have a good day. Bye bye.